All right, we are talking about the biggest night in music, the Grammys, and we have our entertainment reporter, Morgan Hoffman, here to help us with some predictions on who we think will win. But before we get to some of the categories, shout out to all the women nominated.
Yes, I know. This is so exciting. So if you look at arguably the biggest award of the night, you're looking at Album of the Year. You have it dominating with women artists. The only male artist is Jon Batiste. So, I mean, I think that's saying a lot. And I read this statistic, I believe it was just in Forbes magazine, and they said this is the 12th time that this has ever happened, where women are dominating the Album of the Year category in the entirety of the Grammys and the history of the Grammys. So that's saying a lot.
Yeah, it's going to be a huge night for women. I know SZA's got the most noms.
Yeah, 9 nominations. I'm a big SZA fan.
Talking Billie Eilish as well, Olivia Rodrigo, Miley, Taylor Swift as well, all in contention for major awards. So this really is going to be the Grammys, the Year of the Woman.
I think it's going to be wild because I haven't seen in at least a couple of years now those artists all vying for the top prize. Like, I mean, it's going to be really, really exciting to watch, especially all the performances.
Well, and it also goes to show how far the Grammys has come. You know, back in 2018, there was that hashtag Grammys so male.
Yes.
And now here we have, like you say, Year of the Women. Look how many female nominees.
Yeah, and when you think back, you were saying 2018, right? I mean, that wasn't that long ago, but here we are. And so it's just artists are getting the respect that they deserve, and it's really good music. I mean, all the artists that you just named, all these women, you know their songs. You know who they are. And it's really exciting, so I'm pumped.
All right, well, let's get to some categories. We're going to dive right in, and we're going to start, speaking of songs that we all know and love, with Record of the Year. Have we got the nominees?
Okay, so for Jon Batiste, you know our male artist there, it's for Worship. You have Boy Genius, Not Strong Enough, and if you aren't familiar with Boy Genius, that is 3 female artists who comprise that name. You have Miley Cyrus for Flowers, What Was I Made For Barbie, that's Billie Eilish, and of course we know that song's been dominating at the Golden Globes. It's also nominated for an Oscar. On My Mama, Victoria Monet, Vampire, Olivia Rodrigo. You got to get a Taylor Swift song in there, of course, Anti-Hero, and then my favorite, Kill Bill from SZA. So what do you guys think? Who do you think is going to take this one?
Jeffrey?
You're going to hear this a lot from me in the next 5 or 6 minutes, but Taylor Swift in Anti-Hero here, because, you know, when you look at this record and this song, I mean, just structurally, the way it sounds, right? It's very atmospheric, very different when you first heard it on the radio or you were streaming it. And was there a more memorable lyric in 2023 than It's Me, Hi, I'm the Problem, It's Me?
It's true.
Yeah, I mean, just a knockout lyric, and it was also one of the biggest memes of the year.
Oh, yeah, it's all over TikTok.
Yeah, so I mean, for those reasons and so much more, I think Anti-Hero.
I can't disagree with you, but I don't know. I mean, What Was I Made For? Billie Eilish's awesome song that she co-wrote with her brother. It is on the award train too. I mean, it won a Golden Globe. It is nominated for an Oscar. So this has a lot of momentum as well.
I agree. So I actually agree with you. I do think What Was I Made For is going to take Record of the Year. But here's who I want. I want Miley Cyrus to take it for Flowers, because I don't know if you know this, it was the second biggest single of 2023 behind Morgan Wallen's hit Last Night. Now that song's been shut out. Morgan Wallen, if you're familiar with him as a country artist, he's been shut out from the Grammys for the past 3 years for making racist comments. So I don't know if anyone knew how popular this song was, but this song essentially revamped her career. We all knew this song, so this is going to be a tough category.
I think within
she can steal it.
2 days of this coming out, everybody was singing it, right?
It was,
So
it became a female anthem.
It did.
100%. But I see what Morgan did there. I think she did. I think this is going to win, but I want this one to win.
This is going to be me the whole time, or I'm just going to pick Taylor Swift.
Hey, no, that's my move. That's what I'm doing.
I'm not stealing your thunder, Jeff. That's why I'm doing this.
Okay, our next category, Pop Vocal Album of the Year. Let's run through the nominees.
Okay, so I love these nominated artists. You have Chemistry from Kelly Clarkson, Endless Summer Vacation from Miley Cyrus, Guts from Olivia Rodrigo, Subtract, Ed Sheeran, and Midnight's Taylor Swift. We're continuing that female artist theme here that's dominating this category. What do you think?
Going to shock everybody and go with Taylor Swift.
Ooh, big surprise, Jeff.
It's Taylor's world. We're just living in it. Really. I mean, Midnights, I mean, two of the biggest singles of the year. We just talked about Anti-Hero, right? Lavender Haze as well, that everybody was singing and listening to. And Taylor could make history here as well, right? If she wins Album of the Year, that's her fourth. And no artist has ever done that. She is tied for third with Frank Sinatra,
Yes.
among others. Stevie Wonder as well, Paul Simon. They've all won 3 albums of the year, so it could be a history-making night for Taylor.
Okay,
Absolutely.
I'm going to pull a Morgan, and I think he may be right, but I still will hope for others. I mean, I'd like to see Kelly Clarkson. This is her post-divorce album. She has won in this category before, and this album, it rocks and she rocks, and I think she's coming in. She just has this new chapter in her life, and I'd love to see her win for this.
Okay, I like that. I like that. That could be the surprise take of the night. I would love Miley Cyrus to take it for Endless Summer Vacation. I mean, talk about divorce, talk about that relationship. So we all saw that kind of unfold, all through Hollywood. So I think that would be great to win. But yeah, I'm going Taylor Swift on that one.
Okay.
I was waiting for Morgan's butt.
Taylor Swift's going to take it. I do. I think she's going to take it.
Okay, next category, Best Country Album. Who are the nominees there?
Okay, so you have Kelsey Ballerini with Rolling Up the Welcome Mat. You have Brothers Osborne with Brothers Osborne. You have Zach Bryan, Rustin' in the Rain, Tyler Childers, and Bell Bottom Country, Lainey Wilson.
Carrie, you want to go first on this one?
All right, sure. I'll keep going with Female Power and moving on. Again, Kelsey, this is another post-divorce album. She's never won a Grammy. She is an amazing songwriter, friend of the morning show. We know her, we love her.
Great voice, great voice.
Oh, and so talented. She's written for so many people. I would love to see this be her first Grammy.
Okay. I'm going to go Zach Bryan on this one. Because I remember everything. I mean, was there a better duet or collaboration this year than that song he did with Casey Musgraves? It went to #1 on the Billboard Hot 100. Yeah, such a huge, huge song. And by the way, just to maybe further validate Zach Bryan, just announced that his new song is called 9 Ball, and it features a cameo in the video from none other than Matthew McConaughey.
Whoa,
right?
Dropping some facts. I like that.
Yes, there you go.
Well, once again, when you talk about country album, if you talk to the fans, they're going to say Morgan Wallen. But, of course, that album's not been nominated in this category. So I'm going with Bell Bottom Country from Lainey Wilson. I tried to have a twang in there. I think that just naturally came out by accident. I know she's a fan of The Morning Show. I've interviewed her a number of times. I think she is a knockout. Her writing, her style. I think even in the next 5 years, she's going to hit like icon status. Like, I think she really is that successful. She's always dominating the charts, so I'd love to see her take this.
She's having a great year for sure. All right, I feel like we need a drum roll now for Album of the Year.
Okay.
Let's take a look.
Here we go. So we've got Jon Batiste in there with World Music Radio. We have The Record, Boy Genius, Endless Summer Vacation, Miley Cyrus. Did you know that there's a tunnel under Ocean Boulevard by Lana Del Rey? There you go. The Age of Pleasure, Janelle Monáe, one of my personal favorites. Guts by Olivia Rodrigo. Midnights, Taylor Swift, and SOS by SZA.
There we are. Okay, I may have jumped the gun earlier mentioning Taylor and her historic night for a pop album, but yeah, Album of the Year. Again, what more can we say about Taylor Swift? I like Midnights here.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm with you on this one. I'm with you on this one.
Okay.
Morgan?
I'm switching things up. I'm going with SZA, and not just because she's the most nominated artist at the Grammys, but if she wins Album of the Year, she'll be the first Black woman in 25 years since that has happened. Lauryn Hill, of course, 25 years ago, won for the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. So that would be phenomenal for me to see that. Also, she's just incredibly talented. She dominated the charts. I would love to see that. She's also the artist I'm looking forward to most when it comes to performances.
Okay.
I jumped the gun there. I know we're going to talk about performances, but I have another one too, but I'm also...
There's always a but.
Yeah, SZA and Kill Bill. I mean, I just want to see that performed live.
Is that the one you're most looking forward to?
I'm matching with Joni Mitchell. You're talking our Canadian She's 80 years old. This is the first time that she'll be performing at the Grammys, which is wild to me. I mean, she won her first Grammy in 1970, so what a moment. Yeah, I'm excited for that.
Okay, along those lines, I'm most excited for Tracy Chapman returning to the stage to duet her song with Luke Combs.
That's that's going to be epic.
That's going to be a moment.
Epic.
Tracy, too, also has not performed and been in the spotlight for a really long time, so this will be huge.
Oh, just
Jeffrey?
hearing it. I
know.
so emotional. I love this song so
Yeah,
much.
it's going to be great. Do we know, is that opening the show? I don't know.
Oh my God.
It should.
I
Oh,
hope it is.
Yeah.
You heard
exactly.
it here.
Yeah.
Here.
Another
We don't need-
prediction.
That is always right.
The schedule.
I'm looking forward to. I'm a big fan of U2. I've seen them 14 times, but I have not seen them on this current tour, which is at the Sphere in Las Vegas, and they are going to perform live on the Grammys from the Sphere. I'm sure everybody has seen some of this footage online, right, over the last, I don't know, 3-4 months. It just looks phenomenal, this facility that is purpose-built for music and for concerts, and I can hardly wait to see a full performance, a full song from U2 live from the Sphere.
I can't agree more. All right, that is it for us. Stay tuned to this channel for more highlights and write-ups throughout award season. And don't forget to like and subscribe.